in this thing here?
You got it. Just watch the fingers. Now you got to kind of pull it in. There you go. Okay, now you can drop the buoy down and you're ready to go. Now, a little slower. Okay, just stop it now. Just stop the winch. Go ahead and get it in. That's good. Now go real slow on the winch, only about halfway. Got to pull it a little bit with your hand and get it to bite. There you go. Now go a little slower, just a little slower. A little slower on the winch. Yeah, better to go slow than too fast. There you go. Okay, now you get the hard part.
Where's the knife?
It's right there by next to the shifter on the right hand side. Right under my gloves.
Ah.
Thanks, man.
Okay, now don't cut my rope. If you cut the rope, you gotta buy me a new trap.
Hey, lobsters.
You know, winch it up just a little. There you go. That's far enough. Okay, just back it off a little and it'll go down. Just
How do I back it off?
Just go the opposite way.
Like
Just,
that way?
Yeah. Just a little bit. Okay, now you got to start all over again. Uh-oh. Turn it off.
Uh-oh.
Okay, now go slow. Remember your fingers.
Keep my eye on the horizon. It's short.
Okay, I'll believe you. You'll know when it's good.
Beautiful.
That star.
Hey John, there's been something I've been wondering.
Yes.
Why do all fishermen listen to country music?
Because we've had a lot of hard times in our lives and we have hard times on a daily basis. So we need to listen to music about someone that has it covered, not.
So John, where do you get the traps? Do you make them?
These traps I had made by someone. A lot of fishermen make their own. It depends on the year as to whether it's more economical to work in your backyard building traps or whether it's better to have someone else make them and go fishing for something else. I've always been, I've always been the kind of guy that would rather go fishing and let a professional trap maker make the traps. So that's why I've done that. However, my crab traps and my rock caught lines, I make all that stuff myself because it's a little more simplistic. Not as intricate as a lobster trap.
So there's a guy around here that...
Yeah, there's a couple different people that build traps. The labor on a trap is about $18.
Oh, not bad.
I'm going to guess that spare trap, even with the labor, is probably around $60. By the time you load it up with bait and all the other things, rope, buoy, links, leads, I got $75 anyway.
And you have 200 some traps?
I've got put 280 in the ocean and I have another 100 in the backyard. So it's quite a substantial investment, so you really don't want to throw them away. Because when you lose one, you lose two. You lose the one you lost and you got to go buy a new one. So every time you lose one, you're out $150. Now we're about a mile and a half.
A mile and a half?
Off the tip of Point Loma.
It looks really close.
Now if you look in toward the tip where the lighthouse is, those big high-rise buildings, that's the big high-rises on Silver Strand near the Hotel Del Coronado.
Okay, yep, right around there.
Should be able to start seeing as soon as we get down a little further, you'll be able to see downtown, North Island, and the Hotel Del. Supposed to look like right there. A nice 2-pounder.
2 pounds? Oh my gosh, that is huge.
It's a big one.
Some sport fishermen out there. Going for some yellowtail. So what got you into fishing to begin with?
As a kid, my buddy said, hey, you want to go fishing down the bay? And I went down to the bay and went fishing, and I caught a fish, and that was it.
You were hooked.
The needle was in my arm.
I think my expression was better.
You're what? I was hooked, all right. Right in the corner of the mouth.
So, but commercially fishing, you did about 30 years?
I started commercial fishing with a rock cod guy when I was about 16 in a skiff. And I just couldn't believe that you could throw that line over and catch that many fish at one time. And it just blew my mind. And then I realized years later how much skill it took to get that line down to those fish. Yeah, the fish would bite like crazy when you put the line there, but being able to locate them and get the line down there and all that stuff, that was a long learning curve, but a real enjoyable part of my life now. I think I enjoy going bottom fishing more than I enjoy any other type of fishing. But it's more hunting than it is catching.
You have 3 permits, right?
What's that?
3. Do you have 3 different permits?
Rockfish right now is non-permitted. Anybody can do it. Getting ready to turn it into a federally licensed fishery based on your history.
Oh, you know, most good country fishers.
So you do that and lobster, and was there one other thing that you catch during the year?
Rock crabs, the stone crabs.
Oh, that's right, the crabs.
And all the miscellaneous creatures that go along with the stone crabs, the sea snails like you had earlier. These things.
Oh, they eat these things?
Somebody does.
That's for the Asian market?
Now the Italian restaurants always want them, Mexicans always want them, and the Asian markets always want them. So I guess it's kind of a
they kind of eat them like snails,
ethnically
like
diverse
escargot
product. Yeah, they steam them out, pull them out with a little pick, trim the end off, and then I think they actually pound them out, tenderize them a little bit, and then saute them.